Chidede. Every Pentecost as well. And the way no, yes, also for now, that's also for Pentecost of inviting. I'm a pesari and I'm a how you guys are much of it. So, what they did, they my Pentecost. Hey, open timber. Pentecost members.
All right, it was here for the sons of AMAKYE at the mobile GH.TV. So, yet I can't say a one pen so the about a bedroom. Most of them was Aidan, me and Metaso at Jamun. Some who are a tribu away Yamisumu and I made a brewery. Miss Sarah Ebiana Okayaho, now winning the cause for our first time at Ebia, while joining near ha. Yamisumu, some who are a tribu. Ewo ye media na so na aya na ya kofa na ye aba na me no mi no nyina ya betena se na ye di abobo ewo ho anase ye di ho abobo da bi esese ye de ne kura bi ato no ne ye di ato de esese ye kire ya dwene wo ho ne ya kire ya dwene na ye kire ne ye kire ne saa keke mfa ye ho ndi aya ye gina kire sam no so enti ensam ahodo a efa ye nyame som ho ye nyame som in general. Say a year a cremosom, say ye a Christosum, say ye a bosum, a year an anum sum, say ye dear tis or sumbia, and ye dim home a boo, nani titiru pa, a year a Christosum. A Christopher and our dorson, and a Christopher some and I adore so a waha, and uti say, oh, join ye, nase, what in comobia, and yet say a year, and somehow do I tregu, away yamisumu, and I ye dim home a boo, Miss se wabeka ye ho na anasa waka ye ho dada na wonya subscribe ye ne die mu a na wa subscribe na fe wa share video ne dia ma foforo na wia wa have video na wie ne wa leave comment come pa na wa sanso like page no e de AMAKYE mesraw wo subscribe ya kai se notification bell no obemi aso no atene no ne bebo ama ya desua hodo a edidi so nyina wo nsa beka na watimi edi achi Moi, mo boyen, moi, mo so data, a frame resanting, BC and ne, Yankopon sham, Ubi biara, Yankopon sham. I was here for Yanina ni Mammy Abena Becky. Issue a warbon thing on a Pentecost. Na a maybe we can same way say a toda as I say, Yanina, yet tana a ponoso. Ye say, Bible my tears, I say, come, let us reason together. Esi nyina ye ba de be charge ne ye be hwe de sefata se nyina yeye eno nti ena ema yetimi bowura mu kokan sorry bi ana se kokan krofo bi ensem ahodo nti sa nke be ka ne se asem we de ensenka emfa bebre na no mo ka chai o mo se mind your own business but ade we na ye koso na hwan business hwan business ena hwan na enye business enya be ye Kristo sumo a nyina ye business se eye nyame sumu a eye nyina ye business nti aya na machine so e de AMAKYE mu a mo ka ne se ye nka ho na wo sorry a de ande unima sorry ameko na me nso minim de wo nso wokọ nti no de be ka ne se eye de aba beda epono no so na ye di ho enkomo we eye Kristo sumu nti misro aya wote a ema obu mfu eno ni asema de bia me ka se mama ye mfa odo emfa ntenetene ye ho ye ho Obi ka Kristo sum emu asem a emane ha okra because the ordinary no o se sa ne besie Yesu Kristo ko sa na ode ejaye o se me kwachi de besisie nie nti se mote se we nyina esisi a emane nyama wa efri se sa na se esie eno na be ma enkomshana na se boshe na bamu nti wote nsem we ya emane ha okra Meka nyina any sense dem di kai mami Abena Becky any Pentecost for na omunsem ya na nze yenim yenua new day e de video bi ba bontin a obeka say Pentecost for invite mi agasa me papa amachi dede and the legend e was sorry dem mane ko tojo enti chese akoye nsama hodo bebre na enomu ena mami Abena Becky e fa sa video no ena odi hu nkomo ensem bia epiepie ewo mu ene se Pentecost mpanifo ehunu se sa nkomo na ekoso no enye wonde ne nyina ene se misinformation se ubeka se Pentecost for invite AMAKYE DEDE se ombra sorry them na ombra mbeto DEBIDEBI EBEYEYIE ene saa ndema no mo kire se enye saa netie na mpanifo ne de omu nkyire mu ankasa ede aba ene sedie Abena Becky miame maame ba akopɛ ne oba bia ye maame nti sɛ mo bɛhwa ɛsɛ sɛ mede saa enidie no ede ma no nti me maame Abena Becky sɛdeɛ Pentecost for ehu no ɛfa ene die siye omo ne no bia sɛ Pentecost as a church ede maame Abena Becky agina ene die ntia enzo wode ne gina ho ne nsɛm bebree na mesrew yenko na yenko tie mpanifo motana se Pen TV na yentie nsɛm ahodo a omode tudwa na afi yemra na yemedi ho enkomo kakra enkomra isia.
Social media, as we say, is an indispensable tool. All of us are using it, but there are certain dimensions of it that, if it's not corrected or checked, could bring a lot of issues. Social media misinformation has created a lot of damage, reputational damage, institutional damage, and can count almost all the damages we are talking about. And this time around, we just don't want to allow any misinformation to be flying, especially when it comes to the Church of Pentecost. And we want to deal with this issue head on here. And as I speak with you in the studio, as I speak with you in the studio, the director for the Center for Pentemedia, we told you yesterday, we gave you the gap analysis, and we are saying that we are true Pentecostals. We are in there as a media house to fill the gap for the various angles that we've left off. We are Pentecostals, so we are standing in the gap for Pentecostals. And so any issues that, may be misconstrued or misrepresented on television or any of the tabloids, we have the right to come back here and set the record straight, bring you the real fact checks, and then expose the lies. This is exactly what we want to do this morning. So my name is J.V. Dankwa again, and my director, we had a very solid discussion yesterday, but I want to continue this time around and deal with the misinformation we are talking about on the social media that has come over. I think some of you have sent the video. We'll show it to you. That happened over the weekend, and then now they have come back to apologize. And even in the apology, if you listen to the kind of words they are spewing, it tells you that these people are unrepented. They are so nonchalant, and we need to put them in check for them to understand that you cannot just spew anything about the Church of Pentecost and go scot-free. We have people who will respond to that. And my director is here, Pastor Dr. Phyllis Dela Cruce. Doc, welcome.
Thank you.
I understand your busy schedule, but we all have to, rush to this point to clarify this issue that is right now. On social media issues, if you allow them to fly, they will continue to generate a lot of misrepresentations. And we need to kill it once and for all. What is the issue? Give us the video here and let's tell viewers the reason why we are here and want to do the clarification and bring the fact check.
Video na AMAKYE DEDE eko perform your Pentecost aso de bono mo za video no ene mo twa na mbe post video this say ma fe AMAKYE DEDE a o perform DEBIDEBI EBEYEYIE amatamfo aferu e wo Pentecost aso de mo Pentecost aso dem se me catch em se se o mo se mo ja aso no bebunu e ja aso no enti by always a means they have to find some ways to bring you back, and so now they are using what entertainment to bring you back into the churches. You need to wake up and gain your consciousness. Then you know, the entertainment a better than more.
So DEBIDEBI EBEYEYIE ma Pentecost hey open timba Pentecost members esi DEBIDEBI EBEYEYIE matamfo afa wonim we Pentecost batch DEBIDEBI se be ya ma wa.
So basically we are here to deal with this misinformation. These are palpable lies. First of all, where the event took place, It's not any of the auditorium of Church of Pentecost. But in the name of social media, people have the guts to sit on air and spew anything at all without recourse to the law. There are rules governing or ethics governing social media usage. In as much as it promotes free speech, if you use your medium to malign and tell lies, misconstrue, and give us very fake and misinformation, you can be held liable. I'm not a lawyer, neither am I claiming to be one, but the laws are there. Let me get back to my director for his views quickly. So you saw this video, and it was flying like I seriously don't even get it. But trust me, people were just sending it and sending it and sending it around. But this video happens to be an information that is coming from a prayer camp.
Yeah.
Hebron prayer camp. Now, this elder was a member of Church of Pentecost, an elder. But you see, all the Church of Pentecost prayer camps have been accredited and accepted. His prayer camp is not the one that has been accredited or accepted by the Church of Pentecost. We have denounced the church leadership, have denounced the prayer camp. So we have no relations with Hebron prayer camp.
Disclaimer. That was a disclaimer.
That's the disclaimer.
JB, in even 20, this disclaimer was issued December 20th, 2021. Or see, the Church of Pentecost General Headquarters wishes to distance itself from Hebron Assembly, which has been operating under the brand name for the past 7 years. The leadership of the Church of Pentecost wishes to inform the general public that it has no branch or assembly known as Hebron Assembly located at Midye on the Accra in Sawam Road. Hebron was formerly a prayer camp under the Church of Pentecost, but the camp leader, Elder Frank Kwabena Donko, broke away over 7 years ago after failing to follow biblical principles and the church's laid down practices and policies. Despite several pieces of advice, Hebron leadership continued to operate under the name the Church of Pentecost and uses the church's logo, material, artwork, photo, and other information to deceive the public into believing that Hebron Prayer Center is under the Church of Pentecost umbrella. The general public is advised not to engage the said Hebron Assembly in any manner in the name of the Church of Pentecost.
And doctor, we are doctor into what can bro. But my church assembly no e kan kase.
Yeah.
Video a yeboma wo hwe no. Na e kire e Maria mienu, maamefo mienu.
Ba ko e front Abena Becky.
Abena Becky ene ne gang.
Ya pam no asore no.
Ono no wo Church of Pentecost mu.
Yeah.
And na yen asore no. Esan se yen fa wani nso ade a yen entertain sa na ye de ntete papa ne kasade e wo ya asore mti uyo obi a kasabu e wo wanum na wo kasa anye de na wo ne yo enye fe a empanifo hwe usuban na overtime na ye tufu a overtime ye hu se still ano enya ade a wo be sachira na afi ya to pehwi enti Abena Becky ya to no pehwi ya Pentecost onka ho ana ofiri mu no why na adwene se asore no de Awurade nam asore ne mpanimfo so eye ede sachira wiase ede nsachira ahodo eba no omo de ombekasa atia enti biribia Abena Becky ene ne nkrofo mi akwan bia no se omo kasa tia anya asore no panyin a oda no a na ya asore ne mpanimfo anya asore mpanimfo a na ya asore no emma ana asore na de yo but obi bia ohwe the Church of Pentecost ade yo agitum say it is the biggest Pentecostal church in Ghana. There were 190 nations across the world. Compare in Soria Hodo, number statistics in Soria, a free Ghana, all our countries in the Ebi. You will know it. Near Tusu, me know I can want some say video about Bontin, I can want some me. And yet Pentecost, I saw them baby and this year. And you know, say last year, sorry, impending for AMAKYE. I swear your friend ministry to celebrities. Enti ye kasa ye kan nkyere se ye bra pani amachi dede ye hia no ana ye mpe no oye bra pani ye ne gye no okra na otini mu no so ye nyankopon dia enti ye no ya soma ye se ye nka nyame asem nkyere okra bia wa asase so enti na elia no autism asem na ye kan se wo abofra kra na wadi dem kra na ye nto ne ntwene esan se okra woni mu a ohia awurade enti se ye papa amachire da koto nwom wo baabi mpo a enye bone ministers of celebrities no ye ya tiase se ye nkɔhwehwɛ wo nyina na ye mmoa wo ano na ye nsiesie wo ma Kristo na omunya mesom no entintim nti wakɔ baabi a akɔto nwom a enye bone but the man ye bone a ewo mu a Becky ene ne nkrɔfo ahyɛ dade adwene bone ede eka kasete ampanimfo no ene se baabi a ɔkɔye enye Pentecost asɔdan bia mu eye Hebron prayer center na no na me director edi kan ekenkan ho nsɛm kyerɛ sɛ papa yi na o Pentecost ni elder nyame nam no so ma na dom sɛ ye wo asɔre mu ne ye ma wadom a wo de adom no eboa asɔre no esiesie nyame ma ama da obeba no wo de yen akɔ asomdwe mu ɔno nya adom no ene bre ne sika pani adufudie nti ɔno sɛ ɔte ne ho ɛyɛ ne nneɛma a ɛmfa Pentecost kwan so enso asɔre church of Pentecost ye prayer camps be bria yaji atum ɔno ma ne ho kwan ma ye ntete no ɔmpɛ sɛ ɔbɛhyɛ tumi ase asɔre church of Pentecost no empanimfoɔ ɛda no a emra ɛne asɔre na de yo no ama ɔm kwan ɛde nhyehyɛ ɛde brɛn ye chairman ɛne ne mpanimfoɔ nyaa na de nhyehyɛ ba ɔma ne ho kwan ne ntete no wa ma ne ho kwan ɛna mpanimfoɔ ye ne sɛ wontimi ɛmbra ho ase ɛnhyɛ ase de a ɛne ɛtew ho ɛna yato no pɛhwi enti ye ni kɛse bia yeni ni kaso bomu bia enso besi nei odaso eyuso church of Pentecost ye logo ya register ye intellectual property ukọ krata mu a copyright de ene se obi ade ono de aba bonten ni logo ni design ni slogan bibia wa register no unni kwan se obefa ukọ Hebron prayer camp omoda so yusu asori logo na eho ena omko invite yambra pani eye amachi dede e wodwumadi e omudi ase ene ye kase ye nchi ye bra pani amachi dede but se Becky wo no nkrofo mo beka no kura no na monka but essence wan dream say asore de be bia no beka ho asem nti asam a Hebron prayer camp eye den na kokoye a local church of Pentecost santo boase ye say oto boase na wo ye nhwehwemu yin a ukọ internet so keke na Google Hebron prayer center ubehu on background Becky ye kyerɛw upese o ye anu aye ni na wo ye no saa na obi ehu se atro na wudi a afi ebeto da bi ne bia onam nya na credibility kakra okura no so na ekɔ because ne wa ye
on credibility
credibility no na wagu mu animas because first check na kyerɛ say Hebron prayer center nka Pentecost ho enti Pentecost amanebo a na de fra no na enesen and free 2021 and na ye ne eye elder ye ni prayer camp no edi entitim into Hebron prayer camp and can home
that church says it's not up to date
enti one kasa who can crown so no na is one kasa no wo ya hu se wunim sa because information are so abound say enai wetumi atena wo computer chi wo phone chi na wa type we na wa hwehwɛ details no onya teye na ze efa Pentecost ho dia yenka but I sorry a nyame atse the more I wo kan na sorry no etre enti edwuma ye be ya no pɛ sɛ ye ba be kyerɛ ne ya to ase sɛ ye fa check ye ka no kra kyerɛ sɛ de dikan Becky ne nkrofo nsɛm mo kan na ya tro enye church of Pentecost aso dem Hebron prayer center a wo kɔ ehene fan so a nyame na me kyerɛ wo ba wo hwehwɛ mu a ɛhɔ kwan so no wo enye Pentecost local assembly enti Becky ne nkrofo nsɛm mo kan tro ɛna ɔmanim gu ase no omuhu sɛ afede enye no kore no muntie another apology letter bi video bi so a oyonko bi so abebe sa nkrofo na science for na no omo aya hyɛ da abɔ wo mo pa no muntie yenhwɛ video no
for we are not here to disgrace Christianity, but we are here to uphold Christ higher. Message be na amachi dede perform wo asore no yinim say Hebron prayer camp no a subsidiary of Church of Pentecost, but upon research and consultation who say Pentecost for action krata ma omdada because
nti wa ha no manani na so monani mu na so man ba cho eti wo hwa ade ya
Penisi.
wo sabe payini yen ya kire no e kasa ho te e wo pentini so wantimi anto boase anye hwehwemu na mo wo de atro no ba beto abontin wie na wo wie a ansa na ba be kase wo ye wo checks ni wie no ene wo hu se sa Hebron no benka enti sa ampre ho na Abena Becky wo ne wo nkrofo ya papa yi de na nkrofo gank yi ka ho a mo ye fa sorry mu e de important pa na akatua ben pa na mo pe e de afrim e no na ye pese ebisa enti o ma apology letter no no kire se ono protect nyame adwuma ho na fa police ni ana superintendent se nyame asori so asori ben na o den responsibility ben na ye de ama wo nyame anim ni se hwe asori so a wo ka se wo bo nyame asori ho ban o ya IGP ana se wo ye han yes rese you're very careful doc
Yeah, man.
video ni nsi
Yeah.
na fe comment na sorry
Yeah.
message bi na Amakye Dede perform wo asore no yinim say Hebron prayer camp no subsidiary of Church of Pentecost, but upon research and consultation who say Pentecost for action krata ma omdada because of such practices yinim dey buy but we shall not go detail. And we are saying we are sorry, say you can't say Church of Pentecost instead of a Hebron prayer camp. Thank you very much. But still, they are Pentecostal. We should bring sanity into the church. Yentumin kwa akwasidaye, yentumin tum some gospel singers, some go to worship. Our akwasidaye. Saranso yentum some secular musicians, so omra saw the metronome. Enchaye, a abomination in the sacred place. Women call far said they about no Church of Pentecost. Yeah, sorry.
Waka sorry try to the man.
Now, JB, you see, Anka, such a man, or to me, any background, investigation after receiving the video to check whether a Church of Pentecost na invite Amakye Dede or not, you know. On to me, Bahabe can say, I'm sorry, you could have said, it's like the story will not even be out because it is not Church of Pentecost that invited Amakye Dede. And so this is a serious defamation case because one of the elements of defamation, and it's you publish an true story, an information or a statement which is malicious. That is, you have an intention of denting the image of an institution or an individual, and then you publish it.
Council,
says defamation. There was so many elements that constitute defamation. Okay. First one is information that you are putting out there, no, and yet true.
Okay.
Falsehood, and a falsehood also, you intend. When we say intent, say what shed that
because the kasa instill
Pentecostals. So what shed that power? So that is number one. And the statement also is not true because the Church of Pentecost local Bia invited Amakye Dede. It was Hebron Prayer Center. And number three, say kind of defamation. Nia Oka Semno Fani Hono must have a reputation. Church of Pentecost will have a great reputation. And the other one say you publish it, the whole world knows. Say we see Church of Pentecost are called invitee Obi, and that is false. So when you come back here and telling us, you say you are sorry.
Now let's even deal with the statistics.
Yeah.
Now Becky can say I sorry no mebu no free I sorry no mundi. Or penyom de omaba. Again, and I am surprised that information is so abound. And so Becky, Auntie Becky. Obia no ni problem won some person dey abonten but the woman say no akra bi ogina JSS onim phone use onim Google and how I search information enti ye be catch us say asat 2023 a ye close year no 2024 ye ba 2025 the church population youth population over 70%. And for you to say a mebru ni free asori no e atro kese ya edikan we wo to bo ase a ka bia nka wetin a check Auntie Becky enti Church of Pentecost a mebru na wa asori no e do so sen mpanimfo ne ka mebru na ye de say ne ye hwe no e de free free 13
to 35
35 omo constitute the population percentage of over 70%, but 73%. I saw that you fear over 70%. No, you see, and the church say, I saw no youth no air quabonting. Papa number 2, I can clarify. Say, young bra penny amachi dede, yinchino, ye kasa, ye moon and masi. It's answer ministry to celebrities. Ye know woman chain na so na eba. Na empo. So I quite sorry them crying on to and no more. Young person say a friend ba or ba sorry them no. BO0T nyame o wie no e be o to no. Yeah. Enti emudia ya dey tag ye no and saying because you have a ministry ya dedicate say ya hwehwe ye nua no we celebrity including musicians, footballers no am kan nyana. Na ye ne o nche Awurade asem. Na ye mfa som wo ma Kristo som no entintin. Enti both informations are mo de beto abontin nyana e ya tro. Yes, Remo Auntie Becky. No one Crawford. Meaning the council. And sorry penny for bay. But the end the person can say. So can was someone and then obinti so are not now beka. But be mindful, say you will be held accountable to every statement bia ube make. And now a falsehood. Both channels are hold on more for publications. Yeah. You can be sued. Yeah. Former IGP or making those statements in there. Council struck on them. And by me apology doesn't mean me name them penny for the how the German penny for the but ye can't say we in come obibia. Oh, can't some afa sorry church of church of Pentecost nkwan. Nyame sorry bia ho ana asemi na wo kan. Hwehwemu nukura ewom na fato abonten. Eno nti na ye pen TV ha no. Ye mfa atesem ene atrosem emfa nya adwuma. Ne mu de ye nokure no na ebeka. Ento omo abeka sa fe de Hebron. But still no a Pentecostal anti intimi makwan. Obi amfa supervisor na wonye superintendent over Pentecostal churches. And ye ma minim position wo. So a marshal be a Pentecostal council for man ro bi a on timi hwepo amamfo bia in line with their coda minim but sebe e ba say ya enye fe. Yes let's say moma ya de yo na yakasa ho anonti.
Abusuafo sana etie. Enti omachire mu se asori a eye amachi dede eko performing room no enye Pentecost asori dem sa prayer camp bia enipa no eti ne ho free Pentecost mu ena okote sa prayer camp no eti se uti omo nsam na ati mu se omo ye senka wonya adom na odetena asori ne mu sedi enim edumfa mami Grace onya adom no wantew ne ho free Pentecost ho odetena mu ene Pentecost prayer camps ahodo nyina ye obi ebia elder bi anase bia asori ba bi adom no ba no so a na kwabehunu mpanifo na omone no adi nkomo na the necessary process anase akwankyira ahodo esese yede ma no na yede na afamusa na aboa sebeya obetimi delay ni mu yie na enkoba ne se okwa akofefa nsem ahodo bia enye Pentecost in church na odi aba be wemu nti saa nipa no na omo kire mu se omo ene ne kan na kire se angosi aga eza angosi ansikra nti emane ko wie se ono nko atene ho a oye na sorry nti saa nipa no prayer camp ho ena omo invite ye amachi dede semzo a program bia omo de see ho omo Fred Stars and the Pentecost as uti said ya papa kase crowd kan na o say amachi dede Pentecost me ka say omunia amachi dede omunia eno nti se yenyina yenyina ye papa yenyina ye bibia no na se ono nso akwanya se so banyankopon fie na akyede a de amano no ono nso beda na dia enka enfomso a ewo mu any say but the problem is a new Pentecost sorry there abusuafo nkɔmɔ a mpanimfoɔ no ɛde aba no nti ɔmo abɛma emu ada hɔ sɛ ɛka ne sɛ Pentecost foɔ na invite ne sɛ ɔmbra mbɛto debi ɛbɛyɛyie wɔ hɔ a ɔmo kyerɛ mu sɛ ɛnyɛ saa na ɛteɛ nti wie ne yɛba bɛkyerɛ sɛ maame Abena Becky deɛ ɔno no yɛse sɛ asɛm no si ebia wo ne asɔre no ɛnya nkitaho bi na sa nkɔ yi a ɛno ɛbɛdi nkɔmɔ a sɛ yɛne wodi nkɔmɔ yɛ bɔ na sɛ wanti ase anaso wangye antumu a yɛto paahwi nti maame Abena Becky ne issue ne saa na akɔyɛ Pentecost foɔ bɔɔ no na ambɔ no ɔmo ato no paahwi saa na papa menim menhyɛ dɛ ɛmgye ɔbɛyɛ sɔfo ana okay saa na papa ɛkaeɛ ɔkyerɛ mu saa sɛ Abena Becky ɔmo bɔɔ no na ambɔ no ɔmo ato no paahwi abusuafoɔ saa ɛna nkɔmɔ no ɛteɛ nti information a ɔmo de ama yɛn bene omienu a yɛyɛ Kristofoɔ ɛna yɛn nuanom a Kristofoɔ ɛde information wei ɛde ama yɛn ɛtia otwa mu ano no ne nyinaa ne sɛ yɛbɛhwɛ sɛ adeɛ bi a yɛyɛ no Bible aka ɔsɛ adeɛ biara a mobɛyɛ biara sɛ modidi o sɛ monnom o biribi biara a moyɛ no monyɛ ɛmfa nhyɛ twɛda mpa Onyankopɔn w'ani bonyam enti yadeɛ a yɛyɛ biara yɛhwɛ ne sɛ Kristo nti ɛna yɛyɛ anaa sɛ ɛyɛ yɛn ankasa yɛ personal interest bi nti ɛna yɛyɛ saa adeɛ no nti sɛ ɛyɛ yɛn personal interest bi yɛyɛ adeɛ wei sɛ bɛyɛ a yɛn yɛbɛnya yɛn yɛadwene yɛsusuyɛ ɛbɛba mu sɛdeɛ yɛpɛ no deɛ a ɛneɛ yɛbɛyɛ mistake ɛsɛ sɛ yɛhu ne sɛ adeɛ bi a yɛyɛ bi a yɛyɛ de ama Kristo saa ɛna twerɛsɛm no ɛka menim sɛ wo a wohwɛ me anaasɛ wotie me ebia na wo asɛm bisa wo mmoa anaasɛ ebia wo adwenkyerɛ bi betimi ɛde aba na aboa ama yɛn nyinaa yɛdwumadie no akɔ so na hyɛ twɛda mpa Onyankopɔn ne munyam kae hu ne sɛ Kristo som ɛna yɛdi ho nkɔmmɔ Nyankopɔn yɛ adom abrɛ foforɔ yɛbɛsɛn yɛhyia aboafoɔ ɛne akyidifoɔ nyinaa twɛda mpa Onyankopɔn nhyira mo ɔnka yɛn nyinaa yɛ mmoa yɛn kɔsi sɛ yɛbɛsan so ahyia bio makra mo nyinaa